those of you that don't know me, my name is Emma from the Daily Energizer. And for those of you that do know me, hello, mwah, I hope that you're well. I've decided to record a series of videos for you regarding a fast that I'm doing, or a 9-day detox, which includes 5 days of fast. So, without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tell you a little bit about it and share with you what it is. And then you're going to follow me over the next 5 days. So I may look perky now, I may not look perky at the end of the week, or I may look even more perky, if you get what I mean. Now, I feel a little bit like I should be doing a cooking show, but considering I'm talking to you about not eating, it feels quite ironic. Why would you do a fast in the first place? The reason I did it very, very quickly is because for years and years and years I've eaten rubbish. I've eaten good stuff, but I've eaten a lot of rubbish. And I was kind of addicted to bread and pasta and sweets and chocolate and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to do something to get it out of my system because I was getting fairly ill on quite regular occasions. So a few months ago, quite a long time ago, I actually did a 1-day fast, and then a few months ago I did a detox, about 2-day detox, where I just changed my diet. I cut out the dairy, I cut out the meat, I cut out the wheat, I cut out the alcohol, which you'll be pleased to know I have actually put back in now. There's some things you can't do now. So, all of that dodginess and all of that processed foods that was going into my system, 90% of foods are processed if you don't go organic, was obviously starting to clog up my system a little bit and just, you know, losing energy and that kind of thing. So if you think that your body needs a bit of a spring clean or a lifelong clean, then this is definitely for you. By the way, this is my opinion. This is not certified. I'm merely Emma from Energize. But, you know, I want to share it with you so that you guys can benefit too. So, what do you get? Right, place your order. I'll show you where later. I'll put it on my site. Get this box. In this box you have a daily planner, a instructions guide, that would be interesting. You have a box of toxic absorbers that I'll show you in a moment. You have a shaky jar, lovely kind of jam jar but with the writing on, and then you have these digestive stimulators that are capsules, so just like taking vitamins. So what you'll do is every day, for the first 3 days, you will cut down your food intake. And actually, I met with the girls today, and we actually thought that it was harder then because we had nothing to replace it with. So on the first day you'll have 3/4-sized meals, on the second day you'll have half-sized meals, and on the third day you'll have a 1/4-sized meal. And kid you not, the 1/4-sized meal is just ridiculous. Tiny! And on my second day, I must admit, and I am going to admit this because I'm going to be honest with you, I did have about 4 chunks of dairy milk. In fact, it was fruit and nut, and it was really nice. But I wouldn't suggest you do that, because from now on, I'm strict. So, I'm now on day 1 of my 5-day fast. So what I have is 5 times a day. I have this jar, and I will take, and I'll show you later, I'm not due for one yet, and I'm very, very quite strict with my times. Pour this sachet into the jar, half full of organic juice, organic apple juice. Drink that, and then straight afterwards I'll then drink a full glass of water, which helps the toxic absorber go down. That I have 5 times a day. On top of that, I have these little digestive stimulators, and they really are stimulating your digestive system, if you know what I mean. I'm not really going to go into details now. And of course, on top of that, I have 6 to 8 glasses of water. Water, by the way, used to be my enemy. Not because it was horrible, just because I had other drinks that I really preferred. But my wonderful friend Jerome and Gareth are 2 amazing people who kind of got me onto this. It's always a way, isn't it? You have Kate, who I live with. She's done this 3 times now. It's never once occurred to me to do it myself. And then as soon as Donna and Robin said that they were doing it, I was like, yes, that's great. That's the time for me to do it. And it just felt right, and it's worked perfectly. Little hint for you: if you don't like drinking water and you're a little bit childish and competitive like me, then use a little marker and just mark yourself off when you've successfully done it. It's like a little red star, isn't it? It's like, well done, you've done really well, you've drunk all your water, you good girl. So, organic apple juice, and of course throughout the day you can also have your peppermint teas or your herbal teas. That's it for now. I will be catching up with you later when I start to go through all of this. I'll put the details on my website so that you can order it yourself. Just have a great time. You know, this is actually much easier than I thought it was going to be, and my daily blog is certainly going to show you if I'm telling the truth or not,